Welcome back to the shop. I bought my brother this cooler years ago. He doesn't use it very much, so he ends up storing it over here. And I'm pretty rough with these things. I was dragging it around by the handle and I smashed the wheel into the ground and broke off. Probably no fault of Igloo. I mean, I'm sure the wheels were more than sturdy enough to work normally. But the way I was beating this thing around, it wasn't any good. So I've got a busted wheel, and I was unable to find any wheels online for sale for, a reasonable price. And I think I found a reasonable alternative. Let me go ahead and pop this axle out of here. It looks like it just snaps out of there. And then we'll see if we can't fit some new wheels on this thing. There's probably much better ways to do this, but the little hat that holds this thing on, I'm just going to go ahead and sand that off. Well, after the first round, I'd incorrectly assumed that the shaft was 1/4 inch and it's 5/16, so I bought some aluminum spacers, a 1/2 inch OD, 5/16 ID, and then those will fit right down in there. There's a little bit of an issue because it'd been nice if they were a little longer, so I'm going to cut one down and use it as a filler. I'll cut it in half, and then that'll keep it from, it'll always ride because there's 2 bearing halves in there, and I'm afraid that it'll only catch 1 bearing. It's not like I put a lot of miles on this, but that should be a good fix for this, and I'll either have to find some more caps to put on the end of this, or we'll drill a hole and put some cotter pins. Let me see what I've got. Now it's hard to see, but there's a tendency for the new sleeve, the bushing that I have in there, to want to walk out. And when I put this in place, there's going to be a little bit of a gap. Instead of trying to get overly complicated, I'm just going to wrap a couple pieces of tape around the inside of there, and that'll keep the bushing in place. So there it is, the new wheels. I think those should work nicely. It's not the cheapest repair in the world, but I think it's probably a superior repair in the terms of this is a much sturdier wheel than what used to be on there. So, hope this helps somebody. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.